As far as I can remember, like he's been Ike true and true from Smash 4, even probably from Brawl. If Big Ike fan is Ike's biggest fan, Mega's a close second.
Yeah, definitely, man. Ike has been the tried and true, as you mentioned before already, for Mega, and Mega has been non-stop making this character work, even with the nerfs and buffs that came along with this character. You know, this character is just really solid in the hands of Mega, just doing his best, really good at just calling out the opponents whenever they decide to jump over him, maybe even touch a shield. So you got to be very careful with how you decide to approach Mega, because he's not going to make it easy for you. Yeah,
what I love about Mega and how he approaches Ike is that he knows that the Nair machine is great, but it's not Ike's biggest strength, and therefore he's able to use the preconceptions of Ike around in order to invade and overcome certain players that may be tough to beat and tough to overcome. Always managing to find clean upsets every time he comes to a bracket. And Wario's been known to struggle with disjoints a little bit. And Ike's airspeed is nothing to scoff at, able to keep up with 9SuperPIE in the air and throw out these big, meaty aerials to cover all of that space, following that drift and coming down with a forward air. Super clean stuff from Mega.
Yeah, when you feel like you have the answer to make it back safely on stage, or maybe even be able to put the pressure on a character like Ike, Mega just surprises you and just gets the advantage over you. Once again, you're seeing the Chomp come out. You see what it is that SuperPIE is trying to go for, but it's not paying off for him. He is still struggling to even be able to get this stock. Even there, re-grabbing ledge and not getting the punish, but finally the Chomp going to come out, get a little bit more damage, put him in a better advantage state, but still a lot to do if you still want to take the stock from Mega.
And I love this ledge play. Like, Mega just looks so calm with his back to the corner, finally getting caught looking for a cross-up with Mega with that back air coming out from 9SuperPIE, and now things get dangerous with Wario. With that waft online, every hit is a menace. Every hit could potentially kill if you're not DIing right, or if he finds those call-outs with that Nair, but not able to get the second hit of Nair means he is without his jump, and he's getting a brutal sense of Ike's up air.
Yeah. One thing about SuperPIE that many Warios are not commonly known to do is he is not afraid to use that waft when he is losing. It doesn't matter if it's a second, your first, or your last stock. If he has to use it, he is going to find a way to do so, especially right now that he's sitting at a percentage deficit.
Yeah, and he was really hunting for those falling up airs, and the truest of true confirms into that waft, looking for yet another up air, but the timing mix-up from Mega. Most of the time he's been coming down with Nair, coming down with even late up air. That time the back air super late, but super clean stuff. And even more timing mix-ups, trying to throw out that F-tilt and the dash attack to cover the dash away. Mega looking so clean whenever SuperPIE is forced into shield, which he's been shielding rather frequently, whether it just be looking for parries or scared of Ike's raw airspeed.
One thing to keep in mind is Wario has no range to work with. You know, it's what makes the matchup really hard for him. I mean, very doable, of course, but still, with Ike, who has one of the bigger swords in the game, you know, you're just finding yourself at a disadvantage almost half of the time. The biggest battle is really just finding your openings, and SuperPIE getting a little bit too desperate and costing himself the waft that will be a key factor coming into the rest of this game one.
Yeah, and without the threat of waft, that roll in looked really safe for Mega. Only at 80, and Ike's weight is enough to survive quite a while. That dash attack covering the roll away.
Ooh. Almost getting the punish there is SuperPIE, but still at a disadvantage. Once again, we have not been seeing SuperPIE connect much. Just a few nairs here and there, but the patience and the mental fortitude right now of Mega playing mind games, just waiting for you to get back on a position.
Look at him.
Yeah, he just waited. He said, all right, what do you want me to do? How do you want me to finish this?
Mega's Ike is going to make a fool out of you, me, and apparently 9SuperPIE as well. Just with the patience, the value. Yeah, he's just throwing it out. He's expecting that landing button on a shield. 9SuperPIE coming in with like almost a classic swordy counterplay. I'm just going to run in, I'm going to shield, I'm going to block your move, and because you're misspaced, now I can grab you. But Mega jumped. Then again, then one more time, and closed it out with a back air. And that's the patience that can come with playing the matchup correctly. Wario isn't so scary without that waft online, and when you have a big sword to back you up.
Yeah, Mega's been one of those players where he knows how good he really is, and he wants people to know how good he can actually be. So, you know, he feels like he's slept on, and he's making a statement right now. He knows that he is better than most people in the building right now, and he's trying to prove that with that dominant Game 1 performance. I do not expect him to stop, and you see him, despite the percentages right now, going in favor of SuperPIE. You know, he's doing a really good job just surviving and making sure he gets out of disadvantage.
That's what I mean when I see,
Yeah,
DI might have been the victim for that one, as 9SuperPIE is also able to close out the stock. But Mega picking awkward options at a disadvantage. These down airs that have been super clutch just to mix up timing ever so slightly. When you're taking a linear character like Ike and making him non-linear just by your play alone, or maybe not non-linear, making him just a little bit more ambiguous, that's a sign of a really great character specialist.
Yeah, right now you see even percentages right now, and Mega trying to go for it all right there, trying to see if he gets a jump call out coming on in SuperPIE, but still SuperPIE doing a really good job, making sure to keep neutral going in his favor, finding those openings, not forcing anything now, just waiting for the opportune time to get some punishes going in his favor.
Yeah, again, clean ledge play with Mega coming out as the parry on the up B, but just instead going for jab, not trying to make too much risk on falling up air, which is a very safe Wario button. He gets the punish he needs, he gets the percent lead, but he gets dash attacks for trying a little bit too hard to pressure that platform.
And SuperPIE had the punish right there. You know, that side B of the Ikes is one of those moves where if you catch it at the right time, you can definitely punish it, but it's one of those safe options as well that if he lands on the ground, he is safe to just throw out another attack or just run away from you. Once again, we see the disadvantage state right now, but on Mega, but he's still so good at getting out of those disadvantage states. Still going to get hit with a back air, and now Waft on deck. Be very careful with what you do for the rest of this game.
Yeah, that was a very important stock for 9SuperPIE to take, because now he is extremely far ahead with that Waft. And the last stock Waft is always so dangerous, so we're really going to have to see how Mega responds to this one without that stock lead, without that buffer. But, and we see it here, he's been a lot more focused on these retreating aerials, trying to properly space everything, and 9SuperPIE dropping shield a little bit too early, maybe looking for parries, but they're not coming with how good Mega has been changing up some of his landing aerials. He comes down pressuring the platform.
If you're SuperPIE right now, you are very desperate right now to get that Waft. At least use it and find the right time to use it, because right now you are sitting at kill percent. One hit with the sword will be enough, and the up air is the one to get the job done. No Waft used at all, which is a rare sighting for any Wario, not being able to utilize their Waft in the moment that they needed it the most. SuperPIE gonna go out in the winner's side of things, gonna be sent to losers by Mega, who is making a statement right now. He makes winner's side top 8 in Fusion for what I believe should be the first time since he started attending these events.
Yeah, this will be his first top 8 appearance, and in a top-heavy bracket that is no slouch, beating now 2 New Jersey PR members. He's out here making a statement with his play alone, walking away with those with a pair of very clean W's. And I love the way he would use Ike's late hits to further advantage, pressuring platform at the very end there with the very back hit of Ike's neutral air, forcing that jump out of shield that he knows that 9SuperPIE was going to throw out, since he was oftentimes jumping out with forward air to try and pressure.
Yep. Well, guys, that is a wrap for the first half. We are finally in top 8 territory for winner's side. Specifically, we have Zamba and Stretch coming up for you soon. We also have Mega and Jackal, which will be right afterwards. That is going to be it for me. I know Ubo for sure is going to be staying on the mic. You may be getting Drek with you guys, or Drex, yeah. You may be getting Drex with you guys, so that will be a treat. If you love what you heard, please give us a follow. We're doing the best to provide the best commentary for you guys possible, and there's a lot more great action for you to come. Have a good night, everyone.
Start battle! Sephiroth, Villager, fight!